Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and welcome to the Millwall Career mode. It's now episode 8. Now, the 3 games that we'll be playing in today's episode is a home tie against a very good game and vital for how well this season goes. We're then playing Barnsley away from home, and then we've got a game in the Johnson's Paint Trophy against the League 2 side of Oxford. So if we quickly have a look at the top goal scorers, James Hansen's there. Millwall actually tried to sign him in real life. I never pursued him because I didn't think we'd need him. But look at the table. We're sitting in 7th, which is a pretty good position to be in. Now, we have a few games, of course, where we can boost ourselves up into the playoffs. And that's a worst case scenario where I want to finish this season. Now, Millwall in real life have started to move up the table. And we are actually similar to this position. So I'm doing alright with my career mode. So before I get into anything, I just want to show you something that was quite weird, but it's just something different, and I don't know whether I should accept it or not, but let's get into it. I mean, come on, what is this about? We have a contract offer to be the head coach of the India national football team. Now, we have to qualify for the World Cup. Don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. I'm not very good at managing sides as it is, so the fact that I'd have to take India to the World Cup, it's kind of a hard thing to do. So I'm going to stall it for now, and of course the South Africa one will come up as well. But I just thought that was a bit different, a bit weird, but yeah, I don't really know. 2 countries that they have the potential to do okay in World Cup qualification stages, but that'd be really hard to lead to the World Cup, and I don't think I'm good enough to do that. So enough about that, let's actually get into playing Gillingham. Right, so as I said, we are actually playing Gillingham at home. So we got Ford in goal. I decided it'd be a good idea to put him in net and see how he goes, but he hasn't been fantastic at the moment. We've then got Joe Martin as the left back. The captain, Tony Craig and Beavers are the centre backs. Romeo has been put in at right back. Fred is the right midfielder. The centre midfielders are the informed Sean Williams and Ed Upson. Shane Ferguson has been put in the left midfield spot, and he did score some goals recently for Millwall, so let's see if he can do it today. We've then got Marquis and Gregory, so this is see if they can build a very good partnership up front. I think they're going to be 2 very good strikers, and they're pretty decent. So let's see how it goes. I have got Morrison and Pavey on the bench, and hopefully we can get a decent result out of this game and move further up the table. Let's get into the game. Ferguson, he's going to cross the ball into the area. Gregory with a header, and what a header that is! And Millwall have got the lead. Lee Gregory with a beautiful header there. That's a great cross in. And there was no way in the world Lee Gregory was going to miss that. The ball was won there. It was a fantastic interception, may I add. The cross was beautiful and the header was perfect. We are winning 1-0 against Gillingham. This is exactly what we need. And there we go, we are making some substitutions. The goal scorer Lee Gregory will be subbed off, and also so will Fred for Lee Martin and Steve Morrison. Martin's going to be playing on the right midfield area, and Morrison's going to go up front. Hopefully Morrison can score some goals, because he's been struggling to get some recently. And now it's all action, as now they've got to cross the ball into the area. It's not quite dealt with. What a save by Ford, and the defence just about get rid of it. No, they don't. It's still with Gillingham. They're so close to scoring again, and I put it into my own net. What has happened here? Crazy scenes. I don't know who put it in their own net, and I'm really, really gutted. Wow. I just couldn't defend there. And, well, I put the ball in my own net. Who was it that did it? It was actually Tony Craig. He scored a few of them in real life. That's just really annoying and really accidental. I went to try and cross it away, and it's just tapped off him and gone in the net. We cannot give away another goal, because then we would lose the game, and we really don't want to. It's a great chance here. He's played back. What a save by Ford. Can he save it again? No, he can't, and Gillingham actually have the lead. Now we've given away a goal, and we've also scored an own goal. There are some defensive issues at the moment. Don't worry, I will look into that. Morris is the goal scorer for Gillingham. And this was a great opportunity. Unfortunately, we couldn't get rid of the chance after it was saved from Ford, and it just dropped straight to Morris. And of course, he wasn't going to miss from there. It was a very easy strike, and it was well taken. Let's put it that way. Marquis has intercepted it. That's a very good chance. It's now with Tony Craig. Can he make amends for his mistake? He lays it off to Lee Martin. Of course, he's one of our top goal scorers. Martin with a strike. Oh, and it's hit the crossbar. Morrison tries to do something and it's gone out for a corner. And as I said, we are playing away from home against Barnsley. Now the team is as follows. Archer in goal. The left back is Martin. The centre backs are then Ethan, Ebanks, Landell and the captain Tony Craig, who did score that own goal, which pretty much gave the game away. Then got Carlos Edwards in the right back position. The right midfielder is Paris Cohen-Hall. The centre midfielders are Jack Powell and Sean Williams. The left midfielder is Aidan O'Brien. And then the strikers are Alfie Pavey and Lee Gregory. Of course, we have got a few players on the bench who we probably will bring on. But hopefully we can get 3 points and get rid of that nightmare performance that we had against Gillingham. Hopefully we can get these 3 points, because if we do, it'll mean that we're not struggling as such. We are still around 7th in the table. But at the moment we're struggling at 9th, so we need to move up the table and hopefully get these 3 points. Let's go. Pearson to Digby. Digby with a shot, and what a save there by Archer. He skips over the challenge. Winnall's still going, and what a save by Jordan Archer yet again. He really wants to keep this clean sheet. Scowen to cross the ball into the area. It's a great punch away by Archer, but it's still only as far as Horain. Going to lay it off to Watkins. The defence can't do anything there, and I'm hoping that's a free kick. It's not, it's a penalty. I don't know what for yet. Let me have a look at this again, because really I don't think there was a bad challenge in there whatsoever. I cannot help that he fell over there, to be honest. It's his own problem. Joe Martin didn't do anything wrong there. This is where the referee wants Barnsley to win the game. It's Winnall versus Archer. We really need to hope that we can save this. Oh, and it's hit the bar. Can we get rid of the ball? Kind of not. They've got rid of it themselves slightly. And we have managed to get away with that. We are very, very lucky. Jack Powell wins it back again there. Powell. That's a great ball over the top for Lee Gregory. Gregory could have a great chance here. Of course, he's one of our best attacking players. Gregory with the shot. And there you go. Lee Gregory has scored. He is definitely doing a lot of things right for us recently. Unfortunately, we did lose the last game when he scored. So hopefully, we don't throw it away. It's a very well-worked goal. Gregory shouldn't have missed from there. And there was no chance he was going to. 1-0 to Millwall. We're doing all we can to win this game. And finally, something could be going in our favour. It's Horain to take the free kick, and what a free kick that was! Barnsley are back in the game, and what a way to get back in the game. That was a fantastic goal. I don't think I would have been able to score a free kick that good. That was brilliant, a great dummy there. I knew he was going to take it anyway, but there was nothing Archer could do about that. He got close, but not close enough. And of course it now is 1-1, game on.
It was very well taken.
Right, we are making some substitutions. Steve Morrison and Mitch Hancock are on for Aidan O'Brien and Alfie Pavey. Yes, I'm playing Mitch Hancock as a left midfielder. I wanted to see how he will play because, of course, Lee Martin does play pretty good as a striker. So maybe some of these players can play out of position. And let's see if Mitch Hancock can perform even better than what he did before, because his form hasn't been fantastic. Gonna say I'm quite glad that we got the point there. Unfortunately, we did concede, but that free kick was fantastic. Gregory again scoring the goal for us. Now the stats again say that the other team played a lot better than us, but FIFA tend to say that anyway. So that doesn't matter, we got a point, at least we didn't lose like we did against Gillingham. We didn't completely throw the game away. So let's go into our Johnson's Paint Trophy game against Oxford, and hopefully we can get a win in that and progress even further, because we are yet to get a win in this episode. Let's go. Okay, and yet again with the international management offers, we have an offer from Northern Ireland to be the head coach of their team and qualify them for the World Cup. Unfortunately, I don't think I want to do that again. I don't think I'm good enough to do that, so I'm just going to have to stall it and move on. I know that we now have 3 and they're starting to build up even more. I didn't think I'd ever be this in demand being a manager in League One, but it doesn't really matter. So let's stall it and get on with the rest of the time and see if we can get into the game against Oxford and, well, perform really well in that game. Right, and as I said, we are playing Oxford United away from home, and I'm hoping that by playing the reserve team it doesn't come back to bite me really hard and cost us a place in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. So let's have a look at the team. And goal, we've got King. And at left back we've got the captain Tony Craig. We then got Parr and Wood as the two centre backs. Romeo comes in again to make another appearance for the team. He's making a lot recently. Parisco and Hall in the right midfield position. Powell and Thompson are the two centre midfielders. Aidan O'Brien is the left midfielder, and the strikers are Alfie Pavey and John Marquith. The two strikers that I really want to bond well together so they can be a really good strike partnership for the future. So, let's get into the game and hopefully we can get a win and progress in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. Let's go! Parr then lays it off to Jack Powell. Powell's still going with the ball. He's dribbling very slowly and trying to get an open play. Powell. Powell sees Ben Thompson on the edge of the box. Thompson with a strike, and what a save by the Oxford goalkeeper there. That was a great chance, and unfortunately we didn't score there. Malduk. Alfie Pavey's got the ball. Pavey tried to play it over the top, but it's just dropped back to him. Pavey. It's a great pass to Ben Thompson. Ben Thompson's still going with the ball. Ben Thompson with a strike, and that was a great goal. That was brilliant play by us there. That was great teamwork. Pavey with a great assist. Gotta say, he didn't do very well with the first time, but that was a great pass on the second occasion, and Ben Thompson did really well to get past the defender, drag him away, and then convert it there. We are winning 1-0 in the Johnson's Paint Trophy against Oxford. Right, we're going to make some substitutions here. Sean Williams and Shane Ferguson are coming on for Jack Powell and Aidan O'Brien. I wanted to leave the strikers on the pitch to see how they do with some reinforcements coming on. We don't need to score another goal, but it would be nice. Parisco and Hall, he's going to lay it short to Tony Craig. What can Tony Craig do here? Craig is going to cross the ball into the area. Oh, and it almost went in itself. That was a great cross. The goalkeeper struggled a lot with that. Thompson is going to play the ball to Sean Williams. Williams is going to lay it off to John Marquith. Marquith with a strike, and there you go. We have scored. Unfortunately, I had to show you this highlight as for some reason it didn't work. Now, what I actually said in the build-up to the goal doesn't really matter, but basically what I said was the fact is that we performed really well. We lost the game against Gillingham, but we did score. We drew the game against Barnsley after unluckily giving it away. Now, we did score in that game as well, and now we played Oxford and we have scored again. Now twice, so we're playing really well, and it's just unfortunate that the results didn't work in our favour in the other games. It's a great cross in there, but it looks like it's going to get cleared away. It's only as far as Adawa. They're still going with it, Oxford. Oxford is still going. It's a great chance. Oh, and they have converted there. Unfortunately, there was nothing we could do. Our defending was quite poor there, and we have conceded in every game we've played.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to apologise for that mistake in the highlights. Basically, what happened, for some reason it didn't work, so I had to show it through the highlight reel. So now that I've shown you that, at least you saw the goal. But the game did end 2-1. We did beat Oxford. Again, we did concede, and we have conceded in every game. So that's maybe a disappointing factor that we have to look into. But the fact is, we won this game. We have progressed in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. So that's really all we needed to do. We did perform really well, of course. There was a great performance by most of the players. King got a run out in goal. So it was good to play reserves, and for some reason it didn't end up in us losing the game. So I'm really happy for that. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. We've done really well. Unfortunately, we did lose against Gillingham, but we did get that point against Barnsley. But we do end with a high and progress into the next round of the Johnson's Paint Trophy. So like, comment, subscribe, and of course stay tuned for the next episode of the Millwall Career Mode. Goodbye.